Hey, Railbirds, here we are back at the 2026 Derby City Classic. We got more Bank Pool Round 5 action for you guys. This is sure to be a good match. Skyler Woodward, Lee Van Corteza. Neither player has a loss. Both players come to this with 4 wins under their belt. This should be a great match. I'm your host, Kevin Ross. I am being joined by my good friend, the Hatchet Man, Dennis Hatch. How you doing, Dennis?
I'm doing good, Kevin. How are you?
I'm excited to see this match. That's how I'm doing.
This is going to be a good one. This is going to be a good one. Lee Van won the lag.
So, yeah, we are playing Bank Pool, not 9-ball. This is Bank Pool. So the way you win a game of Bank Pool is you have to make 5 bank shots before your opponent does. It can be any order. It doesn't have to be numerical order. And that's how you win a game, and the first person to win 3 games wins. To be a legal bank shot, you must call the number of rails and the pocket where it's going. And kick shots, caroms, combinations are not allowed. You must shoot cue ball into object ball into one or more rails, and then into a pocket without touching any other balls. So it must go clean. Balls pocketed on the break do not count towards your score, so the ball that Lee Van made on the break will just spot up after his inning at the table. And that's about all there is to Bank Pool. Oh yeah, and any foul will cost you a ball. And that's about it.
Lee made 3 balls on the break.
And in typical 9-ball fashion, he doesn't have a shot on the lowest numbered ball, but we're not playing 9-ball.
He does not. He really only has 1 shot here, and that is I think that's the 7 or the 8 ball cross side, and it's tough because he has to hit down on the cue ball.
Yeah.
Jacked up over the 5 is a little uncomfortable cueing. He has to spot 3 balls. Sky Woodward. Mr. Bluegrass.
That would be the one.
I won't say the second part.
I'll say it. He's the bluegrass badass. I'm allowed to say it.
Well, I didn't know if I was or not, so I skipped it.
Of course.
Yeah. I like the shot he's shooting here. It's a safe shot. Shoot bank to 3 straight back with follow. Crossing the cue ball back and forth. Pretty safe shot. I don't know if he's going to shoot at this. If he shoots at this and doesn't make it, the 7 being the straight back to the pocket where he's standing, he's probably going to sell out. Wow, what a shot.
Great shot.
I didn't even expect him to jack up and hit it like that. I thought he would follow it. But what a great hit.
Lee Van came to play.
Yes, he did. I think he has to bank the 6 here. I don't think he has any other choice. Try to jack up, hit this with some speed, and if he misses it, it'll probably go long, back down table. You want to make sure you miss that long. That way it does come back down table, and you don't sell out of bank. This guy has a shot at the 6 cross side here. And he's playing position too. How'd he hit that?
Pretty sweet.
I don't think he got on the 5. I think it landed funny for a double kiss. He's probably going to have to bank the 1 ball cross side. He'll probably do the same thing here. Use draw and try to play position.
Just barely bobbling in and out.
1-1 ball count. That's not a bad miss. I mean, he didn't leave a whole lot. He's got the bank on the 1 straight back to the bottom left corner pocket. And that's about it. The only thing I think other than that is banking the 5 straight back. But that's a little tricky. Yeah, he's shooting the right shot here. And this lays real funny. You have to hit this on the left side and hit it with a little speed so it tightens up. Because it has a tendency to go long. You get it perfect.
Wow, nice shot. Levan, he's one of those players he's so easy to underestimate because when you watch him play, he just looks so calm and everything is just, so effortless and not doing anything fancy. Meanwhile, he just keeps running out on you.
Yeah, he does. Not only that, he doesn't... and I'm not saying he's not aggressive, but when he's over the ball at the table, he doesn't look aggressive. Like when, he banks, he doesn't hit him hard and, have his cue ball flying around like just that bank there. He did cut it on the left side and just trickled it in and rolled at pocket speed. But he definitely knows what he's doing. Two to 1 Levan. Sky has a straight back on the 5 ball. And he'll follow the cue ball, probably most likely 2 rails.
Oh, nice shot.
And now comes the safe. Thin. I think it's the 4 ball. I can't really see it. 4 or the 7. Just go thin off the 4 probably, or thin off the 3 to the right side. And just go back up table. This is an important shot. If you make a mistake here and break some balls out and leave a shot, you can definitely lose the game from here.
Yeah, he didn't want to take any chance disturbing those balls. Just shoot it in, put it back up on the spot.
He's going to do the same thing.
It's a spot shot competition.
Yeah.
Keep shooting until someone misses. Or hangs it up. That works too.
Can't tell if he can bank it straight back. It looks like the 9 might be having him blocked. He's just going to play safe, try to get back up table probably.
It's hard to shoot when you play safe all the time.
That's good speed. These shots that they're playing now are very important because if someone makes a mistake, they're going to give up at least a ball, if not 2 or 3. So a mistake here could cost you the game. Lee's probably going to cut the 3 back in the same corner that they've been shooting it at. Yeah, and go back up table. All they care about right now is that cue ball being on that back rail or close to it. That's great speed.
Yeah, if you're not a bank pool player, this might not look like much, but yeah, as you said, very important shots here.
That was a really good shot because of the way the cue ball landed, so he really didn't leave much for Sky. So Sky's got to play a smart safe here and try and get the cue ball back up table. Goes into the stack, he's opening balls up. That is not a horrible shot.
He would have liked for the cue ball to have been a little closer to the rail, but all things considered,
yes,
it could have been worse.
Yes, it could have. I think he's only, probably going to shoot the 8 straight back to the top right-hand corner. I don't think he can bank the 2 or the 9. The 4 doesn't go. Oh, he can see the 9. He's going to follow this and cross over. Nope, he changed his mind. Yep, the 8 straight back. I thought that was the only shot that he had. Again, he'll probably try to draw this ball back and bring the cue ball up to the top of the table to put it back at the top rail and try and play a two-way shot here. Oh, wow. Wow, what a beautiful shot. He didn't even care about playing safe. That was gutsy. What a beautiful shot.
Yeah, if I shot as good as him, I probably wouldn't care about playing safe either.
And Kevin, you see the speed that he's hitting the banks with. He's not hitting them hard. He's letting everything go in soft, and the ball's opening up off the bottom rail. It's a thing of beauty.
It truly is.
This will be a great shot. The cue ball crosses over the 3 into the rail and then back over as the 3 passes to go up table. Just hit this with follow with a little bit of right-hand English. Just like that. He hit it good, but not good enough. This guy has a cross side here. He's probably going to try to play position on the 2 and the 9. Fired it right in. Ball count is 3-3. It looks like he's got a pretty straightforward bank here. Shoot it straight to the top middle diamond. Let it open up to the bottom right-hand corner pocket. Possibly bump the 9 or go past the 9 with the cue ball. Perfect.
Man, we were promised a good game of bank pool, and this is not disappointing.
Not at all. So here I'm playing safe. I'm probably going to shoot the 3 in and roll the cue ball as deep in the pocket as I can without scratching. Actually, that's probably a bad shot. I take that back because then you're putting 2 balls in play. You don't want to do that. So he's shooting cross corner here, and man, what a great shot.
Ooh, good effort.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking there before I said that. Just for anyone listening, if you need 1 and your opponent needs 2, and one of the balls is hanging in the pocket, you don't want to pocket that ball and have it spot up. Then both balls now, the last 2 balls remaining on the table, can be banked. By Sky shooting the 9, even if he sold out and left a bank on the 9, Lee Van couldn't bank the 3, so there's no way he could lose the game from there. It was way smarter than what I said.
It's all right. If you were at the table, you would have come to your senses and you would have shot the right shot too.
I probably would have. Now, here's the shot, Kevin, we were talking about, I think, either earlier or yesterday. He can actually try to make this and point hook him. It sits perfect because the cue ball and the object ball are so close together. He tried to do it. Did he get him?
I don't know. At first, I didn't think so, but maybe.
It's close.
We're about to find out.
I don't think he got him 100%. But yeah, he did get him. He has to cut it to the backside where he's standing, straight back. I just hit my microphone. What a beautiful shot. Great speed.
You think you got the guy in the trap, you think you got him corner hooked, and he darn near makes the ball on you.
Right? This is a tough shot. You got to spin this ball. It's pure, just straight spin, low right, and spin the 2 down the left bottom corner pocket. It's all about speed, just like that. He actually hit it too hard. That's why it didn't open up. It came short. If he'd have hit it softer and spun it more, it would have went wider. But it's not a horrible leave. There's a few options here. I mean, he can 4-rail the 9. He can play the 2-ball 2 in the side. He can play it cross corner, 3 in the corner. It's the great thing about banks. There's so many shots. He can go 2 in the side here and follow the cue ball to the bottom rail, or he can go 3 in the corner to the top left corner. Five rails in the corner. Wow.
Drew the cue ball back nicely for a safety and left the balls tied up. That worked out pretty well.
Yeah, it was a good shot.
It was a great shot.
Not a high percentage pocketing shot, but I think the safety play wise it was great. I probably would have just followed it and tried to 2-rail it in the side or 3-rail it in the corner, trying to make the ball. He was obviously trying to make it, but I think it was more of a safety play also. The 2-way shot with the cue ball and the 2-ball coming down to the bottom of the table and the cue ball going up to the top. This guy should just slow roll this nice and soft. Yeah, that's a good shot. Actually, I think he sold a bank out here.
I think that 2 or 4, I think it does go cross side or even
Cross
to the corner
side.
if you had to.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he's got a free shot here. All he's got to do is jack up, pop it cross side, and not much of a chance to sell out. He can actually draw the cue ball back and tuck it right back under the 9 where it's at in case he misses. Or play position. He looks like
it sure looks like he's playing position, doesn't it?
That's crazy, yeah. I wouldn't do that myself, but it's Lee Van. I mean, the guy's one of the best players in the world. But I think he's just going to jack up, pop it cross side, and draw the cue ball back. That would be the high percentage shot.
He played position.
Wow. He did play position. I don't like that shot. He sold out both banks, the 9 straight back or the 4 straight back. That wasn't a high percentage shot right there. I would have just jacked up, popped it cross side, and stopped the cue ball, or just drew the cue ball back a little underneath the 9. And the other thing about this is like I would shoot this 4-ball straight back to the right bottom corner pocket, or the 9 up to the other top right corner pocket, and Sky's shooting this to the bottom left pocket. So there's more than one way to get it done. Lee Van has the 5-railer again. I don't see a whole lot from here other than, like I said before, maybe a 2 in the side from here or a 3 in the corner. On the 2-ball. He's not going to bank the 9. It doesn't go anywhere unless he plans on 4. Yeah, he's going to 3-rail this. Probably try to hold the cue ball right there where the 2 is or follow it down just a little bit. But unless the 2 lands up in the corner pocket, he's probably going to leave a bank. Which he did. Straight back for Sky for the win.
Yeah, Sky practically jumped out of his chair.
Yeah, you're supposed to hit that with some speed, and that way if it does catch, the rail, it goes all the way back over to the center of the table. Wow. He got away with one there.
Yeah, darn near scratched.
Darn near scratched, and the 4 blocked the pocket, so he can't bank the 9. He can go cross corner, shoot the 9 over by the side pocket to the right, cross corner to the top left. It's a safe shot. Follow the cue ball with high left, 2 rails back down table.
Well, that's what he's called.
He drew the cue ball. I just like following the ball there because you can bank it with speed control to the pocket and then spin the ball 2 rails back down by the 4. Try to leave the 9 up, like hanging in the corner pocket like the 4 is. So you leave no risk of leaving a bank. Again, Sky has a shot here. I can't tell if he can tighten it up and go straight back to the top left corner, but he has a 4 railer, and both look pretty good. I actually prefer the 4 railer. 1, 2, 3, 4 around the horn to the bottom left corner and putting the cue ball over by the 4. Unless he can tighten this back with inside right-hand English. He's got to hit this hard. And he double kissed it again. And he got away with another one, I think.
Yeah, it looks like he might have got away with it.
I believe he did. I don't think this banks. I don't think it banks 1 rail anyway. He might be able to double bank it, but probably cross corner to the bottom left. Cue ball up to the top rail. Cross corner to the bottom left, or we can double bank it over by the 4 down in the bottom right-hand pocket and just play safe. I mean, there's... right now it's a chess game at this point. Sky just got real lucky, though, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, he did.
You have to have luck to win a tournament.
Fortunately for Sky, it would have been real hard for him to lose the game from there since that 4 ball is hanging in the corner.
Yes.
He would have given up a shot, but probably not the game.
He made it. I thought he made it when he first said it.
He made it close.
He did. Nothing goes here.
Yeah, he did his job. He left it tough.
Yeah. This is a tough bank. I think this is more of just a hope for a good outcome. He hit it good. That was a great shot. He got deep underneath that ball with low right spin. He controlled the cue ball very well.
Yeah, he almost pocketed that 4, which he would not have wanted to drop.
That would have been bad. Now Lee has a chance to roll this in. Just follow the cue ball up to the top of the table. Bank the 9 down to the lower left. He got away with it too. Didn't leave much. 4 rails. 4 rails, the bottom left corner pocket.
We all love seeing a good 4-railer.
Absolutely.
Oh, that ball hopped.
It did hop, and he made it.
Wow.
Wow. He even laughed. You see him talking to the crowd? That ball hopped off the rail. That's how short that ball came. He hit that really good.
Watch this 9 ball.
Let's see it.
Boom. It does jump up.
Straight off the rail. That came up high, too. The tables are playing wet then. That ball's not supposed to bounce like that.
Yeah, even though it's 15 degrees Fahrenheit outside, which is, what is that, negative 10 Celsius or something? Even though it's freezing cold outside, it must still be humid in there.
Well, it doesn't, it depends on if they have the heat on. If there's, 500 people in there, the body heat, the humidity, it all makes the tables play different. People think Earl's crazy when he says that. So when Earl and I go do an exhibition, we start out with not many people there, and we set up the trick shots, and about an hour later, people start to come in before the show, and now we have 100 people sitting around the table, and the trick shots that we set up won't go because the humidity, because of all the body heat and the people talking. And when Earl says that, people think he's crazy, but it's actually 100% true.
Absolutely, yeah. 100 people walk into a room, it's gonna change the conditions in there a little bit.
Absolutely. All surrounded around one table.
All breathing in your direction.
Yeah. I wonder if they have the heat on in there, or if it's real cold.
I mean, it's always a little bit chilly in there, but
It is.
I'm sure they do have the heat on. But it is always a little bit chilly in there. I always wear a winter jacket when I'm there.
Yeah, long sleeve. Sky broke, made a ball. He gets the first shot. Trying to see. Probably bank the one down to the bottom left. Crossing over. Or bank it cross corner to the top right. Cross side. He's taking a flyer. Cue ball's going to be flying here. This could be a disaster. Drawing it with low left, probably hitting it with some pretty good speed. Good shot. He's got a chance to make a couple here. What a great shot that was. Cross corner with the one. Beautiful shot. Cross side with the three. Cross side with the three, and at this point, probably playing position. Straight back.
Oh,
Ooh.
I thought that was in.
So did he. He flicked his hand like, what?
I was robbed.
Well, you know, again, when you hit them that hard, if you don't hit them perfect, especially when the table's wet, they will bite and they will not go. Had he hit that a little bit softer, it probably would have fell. So Lee's just going to bank the three straight back, with taking no risk following the cue ball down. He'll just draw it back.
Wow, fired that ball in.
He did. But again, he took no risk. He made sure that he drew the cue ball back up towards the top of the table. Had he missed that, it would have came back down table. At this point, I don't see a bank. Unless he's going to play a four-railer. So the four must go. It looks like the nine is in the way from my view, but apparently not. This is a dangerous shot. If he leaves the cue ball down there, he's going to sell out. Wow, he is firing him in, isn't he?
He's feeling it.
Well, you see what he's doing with the cue ball, too? He's making sure that he doesn't leave it down there, so he's not really taking much of a chance at selling out. So, and I do believe that he still has the 9 available.
Yeah, and when he banked that 4 ball, it hopped off that rail also.
It did. I saw that. Tables are definitely wet and playing a little funny, so the conditions are not easy by any means.
Tables are going to make you work for it.
Yeah, they are. 2-2 ball count. Leaving. Looks like he has a shot at the 9. It's kind of hard to tell, but I do believe he can shoot the 9, follow it 2 rails, and get the cue ball back out of there, or draw it like he's been doing out of there. You don't want to shoot this and play position and take a chance on losing the game. I wouldn't anyway. And he did. he threw his hand in there like, what was that?
Yeah, that ball came way short.
It did, yeah. The tables are playing real funny. I believe he's going to bank the 2 cross side and hit the 4 with the cue ball and probably move it out of the way. Bank the 2, hit the 4 with the cue ball, and the cue ball will follow through the 4 and out of the way.
Sounds like a lot of moving parts.
It is, but watch the 2 ball go right through him. Just like
Whew.
that. What a great shot. And you had to hit at that speed and with that much follow, so the cue ball went through the 4 ball and moved both balls out of the way. What a great shot.
Hey, that was a fun one to watch.
Yeah, like you said, a lot of moving parts. Babe, what was that? Okay. This is just a cross corner. Cue ball up and down. Good speed.
Here, let's look at that bank again.
Watch the cue ball. Stop and then take off. Yeah, what a great shot. If you hit that a little bit softer, the cue ball doesn't move in time and the 2 runs into the cue ball.
So don't try that at home, kids. These are trained professionals.
He's just going to cross corner. I mean, straight back, I'm sorry. Pretty natural, easy shot. Two on the side. Four in the corner from there. See what he does with the cue ball here. If he draws it and gets it out of there, or if he just stops it and plays position. Yeah, good shot. Get the cue ball out.
Where's the cue ball going? Where's the cue ball going?
Wow, when he made it.
And
wow.
he made it. Wow.
What
Indeed.
a brutal. Now, I don't want to call it a roll because he did it to himself, but wow, what a brutal, what do you call that? That's not a roll, is it?
No, because he drew it straight into the pocket.
Yeah.
It wasn't kissed in or anything.
I don't think he was trying to go, obviously to the pocket. He was just trying to play safe. Probably had no intentions of getting near the pocket. But, man, what a great shot. Wow.
What a great match this is. Can it be any closer than it has been?
Yeah, that is a good match. This guy might 3-rail this down to the bottom right-hand corner. And then you follow the cue ball with high left, 2 rails up by the 5. So he's going to shoot the 9 into the bottom rail. He's going to go to the left long rail, up to the top rail where his hand is, and down to the bottom right-hand corner pocket. He's crossing at cross corner. Little 1-pocket shot. This you have to be careful because there's a double kiss involved. Oh, he's shooting the 8 cross corner and drawing it. Might make the 5 here. Wow, what a great shot. Speed was perfect. The cue ball's froze on the rail. I wouldn't shoot at this.
You just roll the 5 in?
I would. In this case, yes, just because of who you're playing. I mean, if you miss this, you could easily lose the game. And now he's going to make the 5. And get a pretty decent roll out of it. This guy's rolling good. Playing good too, but that was a pretty good roll. 4-2 ball count for Sky, up 1-0, and has control at this point. I don't really see a bank here, like an open natural bank. I would probably just try to play some sort of safe, or possibly bank the 6 straight down to the bottom rail and back up to the right top pocket. But again, you risk selling out, losing the game. I would just bank the 6 cross corner over by the 9 and send the cue ball back up table, like that. And I think he scratched again. Oof. Flirted with it. This guy will shoot this straight back to the top left. Probably with some pretty good speed to try to win the game.
He's already double kissed a couple shots, almost very similar to this already.
He could do that here too, but if he hits it with dead center ball and hits it with some speed, it should just tighten up on its own. 5 in the side. He made it. Oh, wow. He got fortunate again. He got fortunate there. The 8 didn't land anywhere that he could bank it.
Yeah,
He
could have
does have a
easily.
2-railer. Yeah, could have easily landed somewhere else. He's just going to play safe. I think he does have a 2-railer on the 8 to the bottom right-hand corner. In the way the 6 and the 9 are laying, I don't think it's a dangerous shot, but he's going to take the high percentage safe and try to live to fight another day. Did he call a ball?
I didn't see him call anything.
He did.
Wow.
Wow, he called
He
the
did.
double bank?
Yeah, he did call it.
Wow.
I saw him point his
What
key
a
stick over there.
great, yes, he did point.
I thought he was just kind of like lining up a shot. I didn't know he was actually calling anything, and that was a great shot.
Yeah, that was incredible. He moved the cue ball down, crossed the 9 over, bounced the cue ball off the rail, and the 9 came back and didn't go off the 6. I mean, that was great to watch. What a shot. Beautiful. Two rails to the bottom right-hand corner here. Sending the cue ball up table. Two-way shot. Shoot the 8 ball into the left long rail, up to the top rail, and down to the bottom right-hand corner. Sending the cue ball over to the right and up to the top table. This is a great one-pocket shot. He hit it pretty good and made sure the cue ball is where it's supposed to be. At this point in the game, it's so important to leave the cue ball at that top rail, making sure that you don't sell out, especially being down 1-0 and ball count down 4-3, because if you lose control of the cue ball, it'll cost you a lot. I don't see a whole lot to shoot at here. Honestly, it's you got to try to just figure out a way to play safe here. And even that is hard at this point, the way the balls are laying. I would probably soft roll down to the 6 in the left-hand corner, maybe rail first, and bump the 6 to the bottom rail soft. I would not shoot at this and get this 8 off the rail. I would definitely just slow roll down to the 6. Just bump the 6.
He's going
He's going
for
for
it.
the win. He is. It's a tough shot. And he could sell out if he misses it. And look, he sold out.
Yeah, he's going to leave a shot on the 6.
Yeah, he sold out. This could cost him the game.
Shot on the 6 with position to whatever that ball is up there, the 8.
Yeah, the 8. Yeah, it's natural position to slide up table. It's not the easiest bank. The cue ball did land down low.
Yes.
But it's still a very high percentage chance for him to win the game from here. He might not even try to play position on the 8. He might just try to make this ball. Yeah, he did. That's a smart play. And he landed about the worst possible spot you could land.
Yeah, that bounces up a little bit more. You can cross corner this. This is a lot more difficult from here.
I think he can still cross corner it as long as he hits it thin. If he hits it thin, it'll still go long cross corner and he can miss the kiss. What he actually has to worry about is scratching in the bottom right-hand corner pocket.
You called it.
Sorry, Lee. Commentator's curse. Well, you know, you have to use a tip of inside there, right English, because you want to make sure that you spin the 8 over to the corner, and when you put the tip of inside on it, it gives you that chance to go down and scratch in that bottom right-hand corner pocket, unfortunately. This guy's got a pretty routine straight back for the win. No good.
Is it going to trickle in? No, it is not.
He wasn't taking any chances there. He played the two-way shot. Leave it by the pocket. You notice he didn't hit that with center ball and hit it with any speed at all.
Yeah, he didn't want to sell anything out if he missed it. Plus, he wanted to give himself the best chance of it actually going in the hole.
Yeah. And again, you know, Sky needs 1, Lee needs 2, so Sky's going to shoot the 6 here. Wow, Lee made them both. Wow. What a great shot, even Sky said.
That's a trick shot.
They're both smiling. What a great shot. He went rail first, 6 ball with high English, and it made the 8, and the cue ball just sat there and spinning in circles. Wow.
Crazy.
He just put himself right back in the game. Now both balls are in play. But Sky hit that great. He got the cue ball real close to the top rail. He has 2 choices here. He can bank the 6 cross corner, basically the shot that he just shot on the 8. You do the same thing. Bank it cross corner with high with the tip of right. Again, you have to worry about the scratch in the upper left-hand corner, or bank the 8 straight back to the top right-hand corner pocket. Both shots are not high percentage, and he's going to take a chance to sell out here if he misses this. Does he get a roll? No roll. You can shoot this cross side or cross corner. Yeah, I don't think he can reach the 8. You can bank the 6 cross corner. Or you can bank it cross side and put the cue ball kind of behind the 8 or down by the 8. But if you bank the 6 cross corner, you actually can send the cue ball up table at pocket speed, banking the 6 back. Cross side. I actually like banking it to the pocket where Sky's standing right now, back cross corner, because that's the right shot, Sky. That way you don't, the chances of selling out aren't as good. If he banks it cross side, you know, if he misses it, he's going to leave the 8 or the 6. He's going to leave a bank. He changed his mind again. Now he's banking the 8. All right.
I think he figures he can get a better safe outcome if he doesn't make it.
He can. I just didn't think he was comfortable shooting it because he couldn't reach it or using the bridge. This is probably the right shot, but it is a tough shot with the bridge. This is one you want to pop. Center ball pop. Just, wow, short. But he did play a pretty good safe. And the 8 landed in a great spot for him.
Yeah, that ball is effectively out of play.
It is. Even if Lee banks the 6 cross side and makes it, he's not going to have a bank on the 8. He's going to have to play safe. But I still think Sky should have banked the 6 to the bottom corner where he was standing. I think it was a better shot. The chances of him making it were pretty good. Wow. He's just going to roll up on it. Just double hit it. Double kiss. Yep. And if it's froze, Sky could be in a little trouble here. It must have been froze. Sky shot away from it and made sure he got another rail. What a chess match this is. What a great game. Are you entertained, Kevin?
I am very entertained. This is an awesome match. We got two great players with we're hill each game, I think. I think we've gone 4-4 each game. Maybe it was 4-3 last game, but it is. We were promised a great close match, and that's exactly what we're getting. This is some top tier bank pool.
Yeah, it's a great match. I honestly, this is a real tricky situation. You have to be careful what you do. I think he was going to get down and just shoot the 8 down by the corner pocket here, where it's, and just get it as close to the pocket as he can. Which it looks like he's going to do now again. Oh, God, he scratched.
Oh, boy.
He took all that time and thought about it and then got down and took 2 strokes and whacked it. I don't think he was 100% sure of what he wanted to do. Definitely would have tried to play safe, though. I think he was actually trying to bank that ball to the top right-hand corner pocket. This guy gets ball in hand here. He'll probably bank the 8 straight back. To try and take a 2-0 lead. I'm really surprised that Lee Van shot that shot the way he shot it. It wasn't high percentage at all.
Which is very unlike him.
It is. Yeah, that's why I was surprised. Sky missed it. And Lee lives to fight another day.
Still alive.
You'd think as this game goes on, the way it's going, that it's meant for Lee to win. Sky's had a couple chances to win the game and has not gotten there. And Lee's made a few mistakes. And he's still got a chance to win.
Lee Van, I think Lee Van, hasn't he scratched 3 times this game so far?
2 for sure, if not 3.
And he's been on the hill. He's been on the hill 3 times, I think, and scratching. It's maybe he is destined to win this game. I don't know.
Yeah, it was looking that way. And now he gets a straight back to the bottom right-hand corner. You just follow the cue ball, crossing the cue ball back and forth, going back up table for a 2-way shot here. That's what I would do. I don't know what he's going to do, but I would definitely shoot the 4 straight up to the top rail, back down to the bottom right corner pocket. Following the cue ball with high left, back and forth up to the top of the table. He looks like he might be thinking about a cross side here. Yeah, that's the right shot, Lee. If you shoot it long rail, up and down, if you miss, the chances of leaving a shot are better this way than the cross side. If you miss the cross side, you're definitely selling out. This way, if you hit it with good speed like he did, if it hangs up, you don't sell out.
Wow. Lee Van, like a thief in the night, stealing that game away from Skyler.
He did steal it. That was a great game. Man, I want to play some pool now.
It's getting you excited. If you guys are excited watching this, hit that thumbs up, subscribe, ring that bell. We greatly appreciate it. It really does help out the channel.
Man, what a great game.
And if you want to see more from this Derby City Classic, go check out xpool.live. There you can see the main feature table, and you can also buy a pay-per-view pass to see all of the tables around the room, which is over 40 tables, I think. Got a camera on every table, and you get access to all of them. So that's xpool.live. Go check them out.
Unbelievable he wins that game. He scratched 3 times. He made 3 balls on the break again.
All right, that's a great 9-ball break. Made the one ball on the break, and he's straight in on the 2.
Yeah, I'd take this every time.
Yeah, that's a good 9-ball break. He made, how many did he make? He made 3 on the break again.
What's that?
He made 3 balls on the break again.
Yeah.
He made 3 balls on the break
he
his
did.
first break.
Yes, he did.
I nominate Lee Van to break for me anytime I'm playing 9-ball. And shoot
I'll
for
tell
me,
you.
too, I guess.
Yeah, right. He's not a bad shot either. He's shooting the 9 straight back to the top left corner pocket, probably sliding over and bumping the 8. Or just following the cue ball. That is the best way to shoot that shot, is to just follow that and roll it in and let the 9-ball open up to the corner pocket. He has a couple shots here. I think he can shoot the 8 cross corner or the ball in the middle of the table down to the left corner pocket. Is he gonna? He's not going to shoot this 4 railer, is he? Wow. I think he is. He sure is. 4 rails around the world between the 6 and the 8. Back down to the corner pocket, left corner pocket.
Well, this will be a pretty cool shot.
Yeah. I think he has a couple other high percentage shots than this, but
None of them are as impressive.
no, this will be great to see. That's not
Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Yeah.
Too short and too soft. Three spot up. This guy's got to be a little mad at himself after not winning that last game. I know I'd be a little thinking about it a little bit.
It's hard not to, but that's what you have to do to be a professional player, is you have to let it go. At least that's what I hear.
Yeah.
I'm not actually a professional. Maybe I should
It's hard
actually.
sometimes to let it go. It is.
Maybe I should let the actual professional talk to that.
Well, it's over, and you do have to let it go and move on, because you're obviously right back in the next game. So. He's going cross corner here with the 6. Cue ball going up and down the table. Good shot.
It's going to hang.
Wow. These pockets are playing a little tight.
Very stingy.
That ball is deep. I don't think he's going to double bank the 8 here to the top right-hand corner pocket. He could, but I think if you can bank the 5 straight back and just stop the cue ball right there, or follow the cue ball, would be probably the smart shot. He might double bank this. It does sit pretty good. The cue ball is straight on the 8. He's going to shoot the 5 straight back.
Going with option B, the 5 ball.
Yeah. The 2 railer on the 8 isn't a bad shot, and it lays perfect, but I think this is the best shot. Again, if he misses this, though, there's a chance he's selling out unless he tries to play safe. He doesn't know what safe means.
Or what miss means either, apparently.
I'll tell you what, he's hitting them good. I mean, he's never given up. He's fighting hard, that's for sure. This looks to me like it's laying a little funny for a double kiss. I think he might pinch draw it. Yeah.
I don't know that I've seen anyone hit those long straight backs more consistently than Lee Van. He's just always so consistent with those.
He is. He's hitting them well. He's got a chance to run out here. Cross side with the 7 and then the 8. Straight back.
trying to run out.
There he is. He does have a bank on the 9 here, either cross-side or cross-corner. But I would probably bank the 8. I'd just cross the 8 and follow down to the left corner pocket. He's going to bank the 9 cross-corner. Four to nothing. 4-0, and 2 balls are hanging. It's not looking good for Sky this game. You never know, though. Lee did scratch 3 times last game and still managed to win the game.
That's crazy. And it's not like Sky was playing bad. Sky was playing good.
Yeah, he was. This guy's not shooting. That's not a bad shot. He's getting balls in play. The only way he can win the game is if he gets them out of the pocket. So that's not a bad play right there. Lee has a couple options here. Bank the 8 or the 9. Just going with the 9 straight back to the top left where he's standing. He'll probably roll this. Nice and smooth. Still came short and he hit it soft. Well, this guy's back at the table with a shot. Let's get the cross corner on the 1 to get started. This is a great match.
I'm
Love
enjoying
watching
it.
these guys play.
This is a fun match to watch.
It is. And you know what would be really cool to watch is if Sky comes back and wins this game. After being down 4-0. Just like Lee did the last game.
I think he's going to do it. I think Sky's going to do it. I'm going out on a limb and calling it.
He's just going to cross this over with the cue ball going to the top rail. Hit it perfect speed and made the 8. Great shot. Now you just play safe. If he can manage to shoot the 2 ball, rail first, and send the cue ball 3 rails or 4 rails back up to the top of the table, or just make the 2 and go back 1 rail back up if he can. I can't tell on the camera angle, but you want to get this ball in play, that's for sure, because then you have all 3 balls. Perfect. Wanted the cue ball on the top rail, but that's still good. So now he has a chance to win the game from here. If a ball is hanging, he has no chance because if he makes the other 2 and gets down to the last ball, he has to pocket it. Now he doesn't have to do that. And Lee is going to shoot at this bank cross corner. This is a really tough shot. Got to be careful of the scratch. 2 rails in the upper left corner.
This 1 ball for the game, no good.
Scott might be able to bank this as a 1 pocket shot cross corner to the bottom left with low right. Is he just playing safe?
He was playing
Same
safe.
shot. We get to see it again.
I really thought he was going to go for that.
Yeah, I don't think it was a bad shot. You know, the cue ball goes back up table, but it might, it looks a little different on camera than it does in person. So
Of
maybe
course,
it wasn't laying as good as I thought it was. All Lee can do here is play safe. Oh wow, it's a little weak.
Well, he's
Guy's
opened them
not
all.
wasting any time at all.
He's opened them all up for Sky. If he can put this 6 down, he's in good shape to win this game.
Yeah, he's got to follow this or hit it with center ball. He's got to watch the double kiss here. straight back up to the top left. He got pretty fortunate as far as the leave is concerned, but I do believe that he left. Is that the 1 ball or the 9 ball?
I think that's the 9.
Yeah, he left it straight back, but I don't think Lee can reach it. He's going to have to get the bridge or use an extension.
Or maybe it's the 1. I don't know. It's yellow.
I think it's the 1. He doesn't like the stretch. He's going to bank the 6 cross corner. That is the right shot if he can reach it. Yeah, he's not real confident with it. I believe he's putting the bridge away and banking the 6. No, I do not blame him. For me, I'm 6'3" and I'm left-handed, so I can probably reach this one, but he is not. He's going to go with it. Normally, if you follow this, the ball goes way wide, but we'll see using the bridge. Just because of the cueing, he has to punch it. Yeah, like that. See, it went wide. It's such a tough shot.
Yeah, the look on his face is like, wow, what did I just do?
Yeah, and that's what happens when you use the bridge. You have a tendency to not hit it hard enough, just because of your cueing, and the ball goes way wide like it did. He didn't want to shoot the shot. He shouldn't have shot it. He wasn't confident with it. I've learned that in my life, that if you don't want to shoot a ball and you're not confident with the shot, then you probably should not shoot it. If you have other options. Sometimes you have no other choice. This guy has a chance to get back in it, though, 4-2. If he makes this straight back to the bottom right.
Stingy pockets.
He's shaking his head. The pockets are tight.
Yep, they will not accept the ball if it hits the rail first at that speed.
No, not even close. If it hits any of the rail going in at that speed, it probably won't go. But it's not a bad leave. He's going to have to bank the 6 cross corner. He's 3 rail on the 6. But this guy's going to get a shot out of this some way, shape, or form. Either the 1 or the 6. If he doesn't make it, he's going to get a bank. I don't know why he's not banking it cross corner. He knows something that I don't. Oh, straight back. I didn't even see it. I thought he would scratch. This guy's got to come with a shot here. Nothing easy about this. He's going to probably bank the 9 cross corner, but if he misses it, he's definitely selling out. Yeah, he's going to leave the bank on the 6 probably. I've seen worse, but he's going to bank across side. It's not the easiest shot in the world, though. The cue ball did run pretty good to the center of the table. And Lee's not getting down and shooting it fast. He's obviously doesn't like it.
And the 1 does have 3/4 of a pocket down there to the bottom right.
It does. It does. But, I mean, as tight as these pockets are, the chances of him making this are not high percentage.
No.
I think he's probably just playing the cue ball. Oh, he went the other way. He went the other way. I think that was more of just a safe than anything.
Yeah, it didn't look like he was going all out to make that.
No, not at all. This guy's 2 railing this in the corner where he's standing. Man, I'll tell you, he is firing at his hole because the cue ball's got to get back up to the top rail here. 1, 2,
Swish.
3, and 4 to the top rail. He hit it perfect. Excellent shot. Is this one meant to be for Sky? Is this we're gonna have a copycat of the last game?
I said I thought Sky's going to come back this game.
Yeah. I think he's banking the straight back. Just following the cue ball over to the other side of the table down by the 8 ball in the corner.
It did not grab the way he thought it would.
No. It did not. Good shot, though. He didn't leave a whole lot. He made sure that he played the cue ball. The only shot he has here is pretty much either just a safe or firing at it. 4 rails in the corner. I haven't seen him call anything yet.
Neither have I.
He pointed at something, but I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
I think the 4-railer.
Yeah, that went all
wow!
wrong.
Look at this. He pocketed the ball in the bottom right-hand corner. Sky has a shot to tie this at 4-4. If you want to get real brave here, you can shoot the 1 ball and bank it straight back up to the top left and cross the cue ball over and come down and make this ball in the corner pocket. He's not even shooting the straight back. He's 2-railing it.
Oh, that would be a very brazen shot. I like it.
He's shooting the 2-railer in the top right-hand corner. Huh. What a great game. These guys are battling. If he makes this, I quit.
That
He's
is
going to bank this.
That is super tough.
I can't even believe he's shooting at it.
It's got a chance.
No,
Nope.
it's going off
Nope.
that ball. I'll tell you, he did hit it pretty good, though.
He hit that pretty sweet. Just not sweet enough. For those of you new to bank pool, the ball must go clean. It cannot go in off another ball.
Straight back for the 4-4. This is going to come back up table and leave across side.
Yeah, it is for the win, for the game. Well,
I don't know. It
That
landed
landed
a little funny.
it landed funny. It's in that double kiss territory.
He's playing it twice cross side. Did he just point at the other side pocket? Or was he just pointing in frustration?
Your guess is as good as mine. When they just wave cue sticks around, I can't tell where they're pointing.
Yeah. He pointed again, but... Oh, he's saying anywhere but there, anywhere. So that is frustration. Twice cross side. I wouldn't shoot at this. I'd just bank the 9 or 1, whatever it is, down here to this other ball in the right hand corner pocket. Tie both balls up together. He made it.
2 rails cross
Wow.
side for
What a
the
great
win,
shot.
for the game. What a shot.
What a great game. He took a big chance there shooting that shot.
Yeah, I could have easily sold out there.
Without a doubt. Lee Van was dead and stinking. down 1-0, scratched 3 times in the second game, and comes back to win it, tie at 1-1, and now takes the lead at 2-1. He's definitely a fighter.
Come on, Sky. Let's make this hill. Let's have a hill game.
It's going hill.
How could it not with these two great players?
Right? It has to.
It's like in the bylaws or something.
What'd you say, Kevin?
I said it's in the bylaws. It must go. It must go hill. It was in the fine print when they signed up for the tournament. All right, here we go. Levan with the break.
Let's see if he makes 3 balls again.
Well, there's one.
He made a ball. Ooh, he
And-
made a ball.
Hand
Got a
straight in on this
sweet.
one.
Yeah. That's laying pretty sweet.
With position to what? The 2 ball next?
Yes, absolutely. Draw it back.
So I'm starting to
Draw
learn
it
bank
back.
pool.
You know what you're doing. All pool players say that. Oh, I don't know how to play that game. I haven't been practicing. Yeah, draw that back.
But if you spot me this, and this, I guess I'll try you some.
Yeah. So we made the bank cross-side. He's got the 2 cross-side. The focus here is just making the ball. You don't play position. Being up 2-1, you want to go up 2-0 ball count. I'd be surprised. He looks like he's following this, but I think he's just trying to make the ball.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. Spotting the one that he made on the break.
This guy's got a nice bank here to get started. Straight back to the top left-hand corner pocket. I'd love to see him win this game and go hill. I have no favoritism here. I just want to see it go hill.
Absolutely.
Even though Sky is my friend.
Ours too. In fact, Railbirds used to sponsor Sky, so there could be a little bit of favoritism there. But we just want to see.
Yeah.
We want to see a hill. We
great
want to
match.
see. We want to
Yeah.
see a good match.
Nice, too. He's got another cross side. Cross side for bank number 3. Hit it too hard. He is in the game now. Ball count 2-1. And didn't leave a whole lot. He's got the cross corner, and that is about it. Bank this with some speed, cross corner. And he
Swish.
played position. He drew it back. This guy's playing position. That's crazy. I'm just hitting that with center ball, popping it cross corner and leaving the cue ball up there. He actually played to come down here for the other balls.
Yeah, he plays. He's playing this game with a ton of confidence.
He really is. I don't see him being able to do this. I could be wrong, but if he follows this, he's going to have to bank the 8 and cross like everything. The cue ball looks like it's going into the 9, unless he uses center ball and tries to miss the 9 with English. But as you can see, he's taking a long time to shoot. So
All right, so we're going to cross the 4, bump the 9 out of the way. Cue ball stays right there for a shot on the 3 next.
I think he's going to try to miss the 9. I think he's just going to cross it. But it looks like a real tricky situation, no matter how you shoot it. I'd be surprised if he goes into the 9 here, but that's what it's looking like. Wow. He shot it fast. That was almost identical to the shot that Sky shot earlier where he went through the ball. Same thing.
Yeah, that one cross side.
Yep. But the thing is he took a long time to look at that shot. And then he, it's the second time he's done that. He got down and took 2 practice strokes and shot it pretty quick. I think he should have taken a little more time on that. Cross corner on the 3 or the 9 here. But I think he's just rolling the 3 cross corner. It's a good shot. Wow. So here I'm playing smart. I'm not taking any chances. I'm just banking the 9 straight back down to the bottom right. Letting the cue ball float up. I'm not trying to play position here. I want to make this ball or leave it hanging in the pocket. 4-2 ball count with the ball hanging is a big lead.
Caught that corner of that pocket.
He did, but look where the cue ball's at. I think he was more focused on that than anything.
Yeah, that was perfect cue ball control. Just frozen to the end rail right in the middle.
It's just as important to put the cue ball right where it's at right now as it is to make the ball. Because now if Lee misses this, Guy's definitely going to have a shot to shoot something. If Lee makes this, he deserves, obviously to win the game and make the ball. But this guy's cue ball control was perfect. And he didn't get left with the bank.
Yeah, Lee Van did not leave much.
Not much at all. Yeah, I don't see a bank here or to try to do anything crazy. I would probably just roll up on the 8, pocket the 8, leave the cue ball on the top row. Good shot.
Just basically leaving him the same shot again.
Yeah, froze the cue ball too this time. Left him a shot, but not a high percentage shot. And I do believe this time if he shoots this and misses this, he's leaving Skyler shot on the 9. This is a great match. They're both moving and grinding. He is shooting this. So I would shoot this hard and follow the cue ball to the bottom rail and try to get it back up to the top of the table. I would not leave the cue ball down here. Yeah, he tried to do that. And he hit it. He didn't hit it very well.
Are all the balls going to cluster up together, leaving nothing? No, he did. He left a shot.
Yeah, but they did land in a funny spot. This guy does have the straight back to the bottom right corner pocket. This is a great match. It really is. He forgot to hit it.
It's going. It's going. It's gone.
Nice. 4-2. One more for the W. Now here I'm playing smart. I'm just going to try to play it safe here. I don't want to do anything crazy. You're up to 4-2. You have the advantage. Just try to play it safe. There is no easy safe here either.
Well, what do they say? If the shot is hard and the safe is hard, you go for the shot. Isn't that what they say?
Yes.
And there's no better safety than running out on the guy. So shoot at your hole.
That was actually a pretty good shot. He can't bank the 8. He can't bank the 5. He can't bank the 8 because the 9's in the way. He can bank it back to the top right-hand corner. But I do believe he'll shoot the 9 cross corner here and probably draw the cue ball back to try to get up to the top of the table. Ooh. Straight back to the top right-hand corner. Following the cue ball, 4 rails back to the top rail. We got away with it a little bit. It's not the greatest lead.
Darn near left a easier bank than this on this 4 or 8 or whatever that ball is.
I think it's the 8. Well, the good thing about this is if he misses this, it's going to be down there with the 5 tying up the pocket. But he'll probably make this. If he doesn't make it, he'll just leave it hanging in the pocket. Yeah, tie those both up. That's good. That's the best case scenario if you don't make the ball right there, is to do that.
And this makes it real tough on Levan to win the game from when the balls are in this position.
It does. He's actually going to fire at this bank straight back. This is a tough shot. The 5's close to the rail, and the cue ball's almost straight on. You have to hit this with some speed. So if he misses this, he's selling out. I can't believe he actually shot at that.
All right, left him a pretty good opportunity to make this hill.
That was a really tough bank. Yeah, I think it's going to happen.
We all want to see hill.
Well, and again, if he should just follow this and roll it to the top right corner pocket. And if he misses it, leave it hanging. So then he's got the 8 sitting in the bottom right, the 5 sitting in the top right. And it's real tough for Lee to win from there. But I do believe he makes this. Routine.
And cue ball. All right. Hill. All right.
Hill. What a match.
Let us know in the chat room which player do you like to win from here. Sky will be breaking. Who do you guys got?
Well, I think you have to take the breaker from here, don't you?
Yeah, the break
Sky
is definitely an
needs
advantage. They're going to take a player break?
Scott said, I got to go. I'll be right back. Well, I mean, in all honesty, I'm a little stressed out just watching, so I can imagine, these guys, how they feel. I mean, it's been a chess match, right? I mean, they've both fought back, being down. Sky was supposed to lose that game, comes back and ends up winning it. Either that game or the last game, sorry, but it's been a great match.
So while these players take their break, this is a good time for you guys to hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, share with all your friends. Oh, hello there.
What episode you on? Are you addicted? Kevin, did you say something?
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to cough, so I muted you.
It wasn't muted.
Oh, really?
That's right. We'll have a tutorial session on how to operate the mute button after this is over.
Oh, sorry. So when I hit mute, it's not muted?
I think maybe you hit the wrong button.
Did I?
There is a mute button on there, but maybe you hit the wrong one.
Hold on. Can you hear me now?
Yep, sure can.
Yeah, no, I hit the mute button, but apparently it's not the right one.
Try the other mute button.
Didn't know there was another one. I'm a dinosaur when it comes to technology. Sorry about that. I really thought it was the mute button. It's the mute button to my computer, but not the headphones.
Oh, gotcha.
I see now. I see the unmute microphone button now. So I've talked a few times. I apologize.
All right, now we got all that straightened out. Players are back from break. So if you guys wanted to see the rest of this tournament, including the main feature table, go to xpool.live. There you can get a pay-per-view pass to watch the feature table, and also you can get a pass to watch all of the other side tables. I think there's 40-some tables you can choose from. You get unlimited access to all the tables, so you can watch your favorite players play no matter what table they're on. xpool.live. Go check them out.
This guy takes a bathroom break, regroups, comes back, and is ready to play.
All right, is Lee Van back yet? I think we're ready. All right, he's made a ball on the break. Is he gonna? He's made a couple balls on the break, and is he gonna have a shot to start with?
Not a very good one, but he does have a shot. But this is par for the course, right? It can't be easy. It's got to be a grind on the last game. Got to be careful here. You don't want to start this game out selling out. This is the smart shot. Just cross the 6 over straight down to the bottom right-hand corner. Nice smooth follow stroke. He hit it with center ball and hit it hard. Got fortunate. I don't think he left the bank cross side, but I do believe he left the 8 straight back. Lee Van's pointing at the 2 and the 6 again.
Like, how do you do this?
Yeah.
How do you always leave me nothing like this? Teach me.
I think he got lucky. Yeah, teach me. Maybe he didn't get lucky. He's looking at the bank cross side. You know, Lee, he likes to do that. He looks at a shot and makes you think it's impossible and then gets down and fires it in.
That way the crowd will go wild when he makes it.
Yes.
Everyone will clap and cheer. And meanwhile, it was just a straight-in shot the whole time.
No, he broke the 6. Going cross side here. You can feel the tension in the air. I can anyway. Maybe it's me.
No, I think we're all
Good
holding
shot.
our breath this match.
Good shot. He's got the cross corner on the 6. A nice crossover again. Nice and smooth, but just follow. Roll the ball to the hole. Perfect. I think he has another one on the 8. High left cue ball, cross corner.
I do believe you are right.
Yeah, I don't think... is he shooting this ball cross-side? I would not do that. If anything, try to 3-rail the 8 to the bottom left. But I would not shoot the bank cross-side and break everything up and take a chance on selling out. Not at this point. He literally can just shoot the 8 3 rails, leaving the cue ball right in that area. 3-rail the 8 to the bottom left, or actually bank it cross corner to the top right. But then again, you risk the cue ball coming down to the bottom of the table and selling out. I would 3-rail the 8 myself. Is he banking this?
Yeah, I think he called it in the side.
Wow. Very fortunate.
Well, all the balls are opened up. It just left that cue ball
Well,
in
the
the
8
spot.
blocked, yeah. Cue ball's on the rail. The 8 blocked the pocket. I think he got a pretty good roll. I really honestly liked the 3-railer on the 8 there. Lee's in a little bit of a spot here. No matter what he does, if he misses, it's most likely gonna leave a shot for Sky. He's banking the 5 cross corner. Probably bringing the cue ball back, trying to get it back down where it's at now. Yep, that's exactly what he did. He did leave across side, though. This guy has a chance to go up 3-0.
Yep, Sky wasting no time.
I think he was trying to leave the cue ball a little bit higher near the side pocket, maybe the first diamond below, and I think he just overhit it. He didn't want the cue ball all the way down there because the 3 and the 9 banked, so I think he just overhit it. This guy's going to bank this straight back to the bottom left with follow. If he misses it, he doesn't leave much. If he makes it, he's up 40-0.
That's looking good. Nice. On the hill.
On the hill.
But what
4
shot
rails
does he
for the
have?
win.
4 railer.
Corner.
Let's see a 4 railer for the win. I want to see a 4 railer for the win.
He's going to bank the 5 back to the bottom left. I'd rather see the 4 railer for the win. It'd be more dramatic.
We all want to see 4 railer. Sorry, Sky, you've been outvoted. You have to shoot the 4 railer.
He's looking at it. He is. He's looking right at it.
Yeah, he knows he's been outvoted.
He's playing safe. I like the 4 railer. I really do. Unless it doesn't lay as good as it looks. I mean, to me, it looks like you could just shoot the 7 pretty much straight into the rail. As short as this table's playing. This isn't a bad shot. If he banks this with high right cue ball, the 5 comes down to the bottom left, and as long as he hits it pocket speed, I don't think there's going to be a whole lot to sell out here. 3 rails. Nice shot. 3 rails with the 8, high right with the cue ball, trying to get it back on the top rail.
It's short.
I thought he was going to surprise us with the 4 railer. Tell you the way the balls are laying right now, though, it's going to be pretty tough for Lee to win the game from here.
I'm going to unsubscribe from Sky's fan page. Because he
didn't shoot the 4 railer.
Because he didn't shoot the 4 railer. Unsubscribe.
Yeah. I'm going to unfriend him, too. Well, I mean, he does have a bank on the 9. Yep, there it is. The problem is where's the cue ball going to go? If you miss this, you do not necessarily sell out, but you're definitely going to leave a bank. But straight back for the win. Too tight. Lee still in it. I have a weird feeling that this match is going to get close here any minute.
Oh, you know it's going to go hill, 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 hill. You know it's going to go 4-4. That's just guaranteed.
Lee, look at this. He played.
He scratched.
Wow. He tried to do that on purpose. He tried to make that ball to bank the 8 cross corner next. He actually hit it great. He got a horrible roll. I mean, that took a ton of confidence. He was hoping the cue ball would hang, and then he banked the 8 cross corner. Unfortunate. And now Sky has a bank for the win again, straight back. Not an easy bank, but I'd say he's a 75%er to make this.
This row of balls that spotted up on that shot.
Yeah.
The one
this
he
is
banked,
not an easy shot.
The one he banked, the one that was hanging, plus one that he, let's say plus one that he owed.
He
owes one.
Yeah, he's -1. There you go. That's the right way to play it. This is a more natural crossover follow, opening the 8 up to the pocket. I like shooting it that way.
Guy's a bit undecided.
Yeah, he is. This one he's probably going to hit with some speed. Drag the cue ball, center ball. Straight back. Swish.
For the win.
Great match. Oh,
Wow,
match.
what a match that has been.
Congratulations
That was
to Sky Woodward. What a match.
well, we knew it was going to be a close match. We knew it was going to be a good match, and it delivered. If you guys enjoyed this match, please share it. Let everyone else enjoy it too. I'm not sure if we're going to have another match tonight. This might be the last one for tonight, but be sure to subscribe to our channel so you know every time we go live so you don't miss a match. I'm Kevin Ross along with Dennis Hatch. Thank you guys for watching, and we will catch you on the next one. See ya.
Thank you. Bye.